Everyone, Psychopath1c here. Welcome back. Today's a Valentine's Day video, so let's review it. My Bloody Valentine 3D. Well, actually, since I don't have the 3D glasses and don't have a 3D TV, it's pretty much 2D. I'm sure this would look great on a 3D TV though. Well, as many may know, this is a remake of, I want to say, 1981. A remake of the Canadian film My Bloody Valentine. They changed a couple things, but I didn't mind the changes. And I only saw the original one once, maybe twice. It was alright. Now it was better than this one, but yeah. Um, the acting in the original was pretty damn good. And the gore, if you see the unrated cut, which I saw, is awesome. The gore in it is amazing. So let's talk about this one. We've got a character by the name of Tom, played by Jensen Ackles. He's pretty much your average teenager at the beginning. Him and his friends go to a party inside the mines where a man was killed by, well, not really killed, his co-workers were killed, and the guy's name was Harry Warden, who killed the other people to have a few more minutes of air. The hospital ends up finding him, and then a couple years later, he ends up escaping from the hospital after so many years in a coma, and he ends up going on a killing spree. And this is all done within a couple minutes. He ends up killing the kids in the mine, and you get the classic shovel in the mouth trick that's in a lot of 3D horror films. The head falls off. It's been a while since I watched this, but I think the head just whoop, slides down off of the shovel. The effects in this are really, really good. Todd Farmer made the movie. I can find what he did. Todd Farmer, where are you, Todd Farmer? It doesn't say on the back, but he was also part in Jason X. Like, he had something to do with the Jason X, and he got killed in the movie. Anyways, the scene with him is very, very sleazy. He's screwing a woman, and we get to see her entire body naked. She Todd Farmer gets a pickaxe. The killer uses a pickaxe, as you can see on the front there. Ends up getting a pickaxe to the head, and blood starts leaking down his head. Then the killer ends up going into the manager's office, and it's a little person. He ends up shoving her up into the ceiling with the pickaxe. And I thought that was really awesome. And then he ends up going after the woman Todd Farmer was having sex with. And this is just a random killing. These are just random killings. She takes the bed springs and puts it in front of herself, and you get this great 3D shot where he keeps on trying to stab her with the pickaxe, and it keeps on going through the bed springs. And I'm like, wow, this would have been awesome to see in 3D. And you can tell by all the stuff that's in it, it was meant for 3D. And then what happens? You get some deaths from the original film just in reverse order, in a random order. I mean, like you get the old woman in the dryer. You get um can't think of it right now. Sadly, I'll probably think of it after the review. But anyways, you get some deaths from the original, which is nice. Um, and the main character Tom, you really feel for the guy. He's he's seen his friends die when he was a teenager, and now he's all grown up, and he happened to own the mines, and everybody blames him for the killings. And he ends up getting trapped inside a gate where he ends up witnessing Harry Warden, and he's like, Harry Warden is here, Harry Warden is here, and the cops end up coming and Harry Warden ran off. So yeah, and they end up unlocking the gate, and he gets out of there, and the and his girlfriend, well, ex-girlfriend, played by Jamie King, uh, she is now married to a guy named Axel, which was Tom's friend when they were teenagers, and he's played by Kerr Smith. You might remember him from Dawson's Creek and Final Destination. Uh, the acting in this is really good. I keep on saying that. But anyways, what ends up happening next? We end up finding out that Axel is cheating on his wife with a really pretty woman. I mean, Jamie King's really pretty too, but the woman he's cheating on Jamie King with is really pretty too, and it turns out she is pregnant. There is no payoff for this, like Jamie King doesn't find out about it, and then she ends up dying. The woman that is cheating with Axel, she gets her heart ripped out. Everybody gets their heart ripped out, just like the original, and put into one of those heart-shaped candy boxes. And they end up putting in blood, "Be Mine Forever," uh, and that's when the film is just about over, and they're having a confrontation in the mines. Axel, Jamie King's character, and Tom, they're having a fight over who is the killer. And in the original one, spoiler alert, it was Axel. So they changed it up here and they made it Tom. Tom apparently went crazy and was sent to a nut house. He got out, like he was released from the psych ward, and he was set free. He has to be on medicine, and he's been killing off the people who have blamed him for the accident. So it's more of a revenge film. And the kills in this, really brutal. Oh, I forgot Tom Atkins is in the movie. He gets a really gory death, but it's CGI, and I'm like, oh god. But it was decent CGI, so I was like, not too bad. He gets his jaw ripped off by the pickaxe, and the jaw ends up flying at the screen, and blood ends up covering the screen, and I liked that. Um, and so we find out it's Tom, and he trapped himself inside the cage in order to make it look like Harry Warden trapped him in the cage. And he ends up smashing the lights, and whenever he smashes the lights, Harry Warden ends up appearing after each light flash. And I'm like, that is cool. That is damn cool. Which they did it in the original one, but they didn't have Harry Warden flashing every time the lights were smashed because Axel was inside the Harry Warden costume. So yeah, this film was pretty damn good. I really enjoyed it. It's pretty damn short. Well, short by my standards. 103 minutes. Now, for most people, that might be a little long, but the film went by at a really good pace. The kills were excellent, even though some of them were taken from the original. The acting, top notch. Really enjoyed the acting. The characters were pretty damn likable. And the ending was really damn good. They changed it up a bit. And I would have loved to have seen this in 3D in the theaters, or at least on a 3D TV. Because 3D like this DVD would not look right on any regular TV. I got a flat screen. But still, I would like to have seen this on a 3D TV. The special features are audio commentary with the director Patrick Lussier and co-writer Todd Farmer. Well, now we know what Todd Farmer did. Widescreen presentation, English 5.1 Dolby Digital EX audio, and English and Spanish subtitles. Includes 4 pairs of 3D glasses. I didn't get the 3D glasses because my uncle gave it to me, and I don't know what he did with the 3D glasses. And it says the best 3D horror film ever made. The only other 3D horror film I can think of is Friday the 13th Part 3, I mean. I love Friday the 13th Part 3, but I like this film just as much. So what am I going to give this film? I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. I really enjoyed it, and it's an awesome movie to watch on Valentine's Day. So this Valentine's Day, get your heart broken by Harry Warden and get it shoved in a candy box. This is Psychopath1c signing off. Peace.